Most people know the names of modern billionaires, but they are truly paupers compared to the king of Mali, Mansa Musa now. His fortune was so vast that historians claim it is actually impossible to calculate his net worth in modern dollars today. The source of his power was simple geography. His land sat on the largest deposits of gold and salt in the entire known world. In the year 1312, he ascended the throne of the Mali Empire, becoming the ruler of a land flowing with pure riches. While Europe was suffering through famine and civil war, the Mali Empire was flourishing in an age of absolute golden glory. But Mansa Musa was not content to just sit on his throne. He wanted the world to know the true power of his African empire. In 1324, he embarked on a famous pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca, a journey that would become a legend. He did not travel alone. He brought a caravan that stretched as far as the eye could see, a moving city of 60,000 men. Imagine a line of camels extending to the horizon, each one carrying hundreds of pounds of pure gold dust on their backs now. He brought 12,000 servants, all dressed in the finest Persian silk, a display of wealth that stunned the onlookers. Every Friday, he ordered his men to build a new mosque wherever the caravan stopped, leaving a trail of beautiful buildings. When he reached Cairo, the Sultan was shocked by the arrival of this foreign king who spent gold as if it were mere sand. Mansa Musa gave away so much gold to the poor and the merchants that he accidentally destroyed the economy of Egypt then. The sudden influx of treasure caused hyperinflation, devaluing gold in the region for over a decade after he had left there. It is the only time in recorded history that one man controlled the price of gold in the Mediterranean world by himself alone. But his journey was not just about showing off wealth. It was about bringing knowledge and culture back to his homeland, too. He returned to Mali with architects, poets, and scholars from the Arab world, determined to turn his empire into a center. He transformed the city of Timbuktu from a small trading post into a legendary center of learning and Islamic scholarship. He built the famous Jingareber Mosque, a masterpiece of mud and timber architecture that still stands in the city today. Under his rule, the University of Sankore became one of the finest in the world, housing hundreds of thousands of books now. Students traveled from all over the known world to study law, astronomy, and mathematics in the great libraries of Mali then. Timbuktu became a name that represented mystery and wealth, a place where gold grew like carrots in the sand, they said. European mapmakers were so impressed that they included Mansa Musa on the Catalan Atlas, holding a golden nugget in his hand. This map put West Africa on the global stage, proving that it was a land of sophisticated kings and immense economic power. But all great empires must eventually face the test of time, and the wealth of Mali made it a target for future invaders. After Mansa Musa passed away, his successors struggled to hold the vast empire together against rebellion and external war. Yet the legacy of the Golden King survived in the stories of the griots, the oral historians who kept the past alive there. They sang of a time when the king of Mali could change the fate of nations with the wave of a hand and a bag of gold dust. Today, economists have tried to estimate his wealth, putting it at $400 billion, but that is likely too low. He owned the land, the mines, and the production. In essence, he was the economy, a concept hard for us to grasp today, truly. His story challenges the modern view of African history, showing a continent of power and wealth long before colonization. It reminds us that while Europe was in the dark, Africa was shining bright, a beacon of trade and intellectual progress then. Mansa Musa was not just a rich man, he was a visionary who used his wealth to build a legacy that outlasted his gold reserves. The mosques he built are still used for prayer today, their earthen walls standing as a testament to his enduring vision now. The manuscripts of Timbuktu are still being preserved, holding the secrets of a time when Mali was the center of the world. So the next time you hear about the wealth of a tech mogul, remember the king who traveled with 60,000 loyal men. Remember the man who gave away so much gold that he wrecked an economy, not out of malice, but out of sheer generosity then. His life is a testament to the potential of human ambition and the incredible history of the West African people of old. He remains the ultimate symbol of wealth, a figure who transcends time and continues to fascinate the world centuries later. From the sands of the Sahara to the maps of Europe, his name is written in gold letters that will never fade away from us. He was the Lion of Mali, the King of Kings, and the man who held the world's economy in the palm of his hand for a moment. History is filled with rich men, but there is only one Mansa Musa, the ruler who turned the desert into a golden paradise. As the sun sets over the Niger River, the spirit of the Golden King still watches over the land he loved so dearly back then. His journey was a bridge between cultures, proving that trade and faith could connect the world in ways war never could do. This was the story of Mansa Musa, the richest man who ever lived and the king who showed the world the true glory of Africa.